Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions, and my name's Greg. And man, something really tragic happened, I guess last week or something. The Morrison Hotel in Los Angeles burned. Uh, it's, where the Doors took their famous photograph for their album Morrison Hotel. And what I was reading was crazy. This was kind of a flop house back then. You could see rooms for 250, and but the clerk in the hotel said no photography allowed. So they weren't going to be able to do anything. But then he stepped away from the desk for a brief time, and the photographer had enough time to, shoot like a roll of film. So this was the result. So anyway, this is the great song Peace Frog. This is one of my favorite songs off the album, so I thought I'd go ahead and play this. So here's the Doors.
Dead blood in the streets, it's up to my ankles. Sheet blood in the streets, it's up to my knees. Sheet blood in the street, the town of Chicago. Sheet blood on the rise, it's following me. She's about to break the day. She came in and she drove away. Sunlight in her hair. She blood in the streets on the river of sadness. She blood in the streets, it's up to my thigh. Yeah, the river runs red down the legs of the city. No women are crying when rivers are weeping. She came to town and then she drove away. Sunlight in her hair. Indians scattered on Dawn's highway bleeding. Ghosts crowd the young child's fragile eggshell mind. Blood in the streets in the town of New Haven. Blood stains the roofs and the palm trees of Venice. Blood in my love in the terrible summer. Bloody red sun of fantastic LA. Blood screens the brain and chop off the fingers. Blood will be born in the birth of a nation. Blood is the rose of mysterious union. Dead blood in the streets, it's up to my ankles. Blood in the streets, it's up to my knee. Blood in the streets, the town of Chicago. Blood on the rise is following me.
And then it just stops because it goes into the next song, which is really frustrating, but it's okay. I love that song, and the guitar work on that is just so great. And the John Densmore on drums, kind of underappreciated. But man, what he was doing there was just fantastic. And I don't know, the production was also really good on that. And it's funny, I I've read all this shit about people trying to analyze that song and what the hell Morrison was talking about. And the little part where he switches to the part about the Indians lying dead in the street, that people were able to nail down because it was something that he had seen when he was a kid, and his parents were traveling through the Navajo reservation, and there was a car wreck. So that was, people could nail that one. But the rest of it, I mean, I've heard some really absurd stuff, and it's kind of like, well, with as much acid as Morrison took, how how can you really try to analyze what the hell he's saying, where his head was at when he was writing that? So I don't know. Anyway, uh, sorry that the Morrison Hotel burned, and I hope you all enjoyed that. So I'll be back and hit like, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.